Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is what I'm going to refer to as the day after the night before. And of course that's something which, well, every day is like that, right? But with Litecoin today, I mean something quite significant here. Now, if you've been watching the channel for the last couple of days at the very least, you'll know that as of right now, I called it right yesterday. And I said that Litecoin today, I said this yesterday, I said that tomorrow, as in today, Litecoin is either going to break through these levels of resistance that we have seen, or we're going to see this one come crashing down. That was my personal opinion, and guess what we've seen? We've seen it actually come crashing down. Losing 7.5% today, obviously not massive, but significant enough to pay attention to in my humble opinion. I think this is something which we should obviously pay attention to here. Now we've got to ask what comes next, as, like I say, my opinion on this does change as things go on. But I did say yesterday, it's very likely we'll see one of these two situations play out, and unfortunately we've got the one where it plays downwards. So what do I think comes next based on what we are seeing here? Well, again, first I want to acknowledge what we've seen today and how things actually went. So over the course of the day, we are just seeing this drop, right? We're just seeing this just fall and fall and fall. Things just go lower and lower. And this is one of these points now where we're at this point where, okay, the worst case scenario has played out. We went up to those levels, 132, 131, roughly in that area. And now, instead of seeing that potential break to take us to new highs of this period at least, we have seen the absolute opposite of that. We've seen us go back down. And obviously with the decrease that we've seen relative today, we are now coming back to a level where it set us back quite a bit. Now, obviously, zoom out to the 6-month chart, something like that. Obviously, we all know that Litecoin is still up massively. Let's not lie. Let's not make this something that it's not. But in terms of the past, week or so, this drop that we are seeing is very significant. And now it takes us straight back down. I did say at the time, it's not an I told you so, guys. It's not financial advice. It's just my opinion. But I did say, in my opinion, we've seen this happen time and time again. You zoom out to the past couple of years, and this has been a Litecoin thing. This is just how things seem to work out here. We either break out past this point, or we seem to go back down. So I guess what happens now? Well, in my eyes, over the next, I'm going to say this time, 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 or 5 days, I'm now looking for a very different thing. To me, today was always going to be the pivotal day, the day that tells us where we go next in the next week. Obviously, we've gone down, right? We've gone down. So based on where we are now, and based on what I'm looking for next, I'm going to say one thing. If we see this one climb anymore, I'm initially looking for some stability. I don't think this one's going to come back fighting straight away. I think it's going to take some time. The levels of support that I'm looking to hold up here, well, we could arguably hold at this point. We have done that before, around 119.80 roughly. We've held that back here for a brief period of time before bouncing up slightly. But at the same time, in recent times, again, all of this area has been relatively weak, right? So it was kind of inevitable. If we didn't break up, we'd come down by quite a bit. So based off of that, I think if we can hold this point here, or roughly, that's brilliant. From there, I'm looking for some stability. If we can hold up here, I don't want to see big green candles. I want to see this one really just slowly start to pan out, play out, and slowly start to creep back up over the next couple of days. If we're able to do that, or even if we were to dip slightly lower, down to this 118.50 range, if we can still do that, and then start to make our slow increases, I'm more than happy to say that's a very good period of time to be in. If you guys are ready to get serious about trading for less than the price of a coffee every day, I've got to tell you about the new Patreon page that I have just launched. That's right, guys, I have a new Patreon. I'm going to be sharing everything on here, from my personal stocks that I am watching to pre-market updates, as well as a Discord group which I have started. It's going to allow you to access similar-minded, like-minded people who are also interested in sharing their knowledge about the markets. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff over here, guys. There's going to be a lot of exclusive content coming in the next couple of weeks. But do bear in mind, for most of the tiers, spots are limited. The Market Scout, where you'll gain access to the Discord, prices will change after 150 members. At the moment, guys, I'm limited for time, so the Trader's Edge course and above, we're limiting the courses even lower, right? There's a limited amount of people who can join. At the same time, depending on the level of mentorship that you want, we have prices going all the way up from 1450 to the highest tiers over here that you can see. Again, if you're looking to take your journey to that next level, On these middle tiers, this is personally the one that I would recommend, even though it's not the most expensive. It costs less than a coffee every single day, and the amount of information that you'll get here, in my personal opinion, is absolutely worth the value. At the very least, guys, you can become a member for free. The link is down in the description, the comment section, and the bio. Just give it a look and see what you think. And of course, feel free to sign up if you're looking to take your journey even further. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video. However, from there, guys, if this next level of support does not hold in the 118s, we could be looking to go even lower. And again, you look historically at what's happened with Litecoin, not just right now in this cycle, but over the past couple of years. You know, if in doubt, just zoom out and you can see this very, very clearly. We always have this challenge where we come up, and this is going back to March, February, around that time. We have this challenge, we come up to roughly these levels, let's say 130, obviously slightly above it here, but not really for long. We come up to this 130 stage, and this is the make or break. It was a make or break here, it was almost a make or break here, and even if you go back even further than that, right, just we'll zoom right out so you can see the full scale of this. This is a constant level of challenge. I need to zoom way out, right? Come out to here, around this period of time. This is a tricky level, and actually round here as well. It has historically been the case that around the 130 level is kind of the make or break. I mean, just look at it, right? 120, 130, this period of time, we blasted right through it. No issues at all. And what happened? We went even higher, much higher. What happened back here? Blasted through it again, went much higher, found some support, but realistically remained at or above this level that we're at right now, or we're just at, I should say. However, in recent times, especially in the last year, this is really the high, or it has been the high, right? We come up to the 130 mark, and we just have that difficulty. So, this one to me is actually quite clear, and you just zoom out here. This obviously could be part of a consolidation period, and all of this period could be, but historically, just look, here, 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 you know, we find this big growth, we're not able to break past key levels, and we start coming back down. Now, obviously, I hope that doesn't happen. I've said it before, guys, I actually do hold Litecoin, so I am I am invested in this one, right? That's just full transparency, so I do care what happens. At the same time, we've got to manage expectations. Yes, if we can hold those key levels that I've highlighted, and then start to see slow upwards momentum, I'm more than happy to remain bullish on this one. But looking at what's happened not just in the last couple of weeks, not just in the last couple of months, but over the last couple of years, going back to what, 2018, 2019, 2020, this is a constant problem, or a constant area of contention, right? Especially in this past year or two. 120, 130 is a challenging period for Litecoin. It just is. It just is. That is the area that we struggle to break out of constantly. So all I'm saying, guys, is the next few days for me, for this period of time, is likely to be the make or break, right? This is likely to be the make or break for this next couple of weeks or months. That's all going to come in the next couple of days, right? It's going to be that clear. If we can see this slow, stable sort of push up, great. That's good things for me. If we are not able to see that, and we're not able to start to really balance out, and things really just start to sort of become a lot more downward pressure based, now we're at a place where we're asking, you know, how low can we go? Now we're at a place where we're asking, are we going way back down? Again, if we can start to hold this level, do bear in mind as well, this at some periods of time, around 116 has been a key level of support. 115, 116, 113. Just look all the way back here, we held above that for a long period of time. If we can hold that into the next couple of days, great. If we start to see some stability around that point, fantastic. But I'm not going to lie, guys, my opinion on that is this week or so, and I know I've been saying it all week, but so far my predictions have come true. This next week or so is going to be the make or break. I just think it is. I think at this point, we're at a point where things are essentially at that head, right? Either we're going to come down a little bit or remain where we are roughly. We're going to then try and retest the 130s to either get rejected again or to push higher and hopefully break through it, in which case I'm in very bullish territory if we can do that. But obviously the opposite story, if that was to play out, we're seeing this fall below maybe 113, 116, and if that happens, we're looking to potentially go back down right to the 60s, 70s, 80s, something like that. That's just the way I see it, right? Just my opinion, guys. Obviously tell me yours in the comments. But if you enjoy it, make sure to, of course, like and subscribe. Remember, I've got a Patreon page now, so if you want more analysis, all that is over there. Thank you for your time. See you again soon, guys. Goodbye.